Hi. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome in, welcome in. We're on Katie's epic dinner party group tonight. I'm gonna share this group to my group as soon as I say that I'm live. And we're gonna get started. As you hop on, please say hello. So that I know I can see comments and that you guys can hear me and there's no weird issues. Say hello, hello. I'm gonna try to pin this at the top of her page so it marks his announcement. Hey Heather, you found me, yay. That way oh, so I see you say hello here, but I don't see you say hello there. Oh, that's gonna suck. I'm not gonna be able to see comments. Is that what Facebook is telling me tonight? Oh, what a bummer. Can you type hello again? Oh, it's just delayed. It's just delayed, okay. So good to know. I saw you say hello on the computer a lot faster than I saw you say hello in the live. Let me tag Katie. And we're gonna get going. I'm gonna wait for Katie to arrive. Hopefully she saw me. Katie, if you're here, you may be watching from a different thing, and so it may not show me that you're watching. Sometimes when I share in multiple groups, like it doesn't tell me everybody who's watching. I don't actually know until later. So Katie, if you're watching, can you let me know you're watching? And I'm gonna get the party started. Okay? Hi, let me put my laptop down. Welcome, welcome. You guys should be familiar with me by now, but if you have not had a chance to watch any of my lives, my name is Tara Norman. You can find me on Facebook at Epic Eats with Tara. It should be tagged in the post so that you can find me. And I sell Epicure. Epicure has been a godsend to our family because it is 100% gluten-free, nut-free, non-GMO. It doesn't have all the things in it that we can't have as a family. I'm a cancer survivor, and so I watch everything that goes into my mouth. I'm super particular about any food that I eat. I wouldn't say I'm 100% organic, but I definitely pay attention to the chemicals and stuff that's in my body. We do try to eat 100% organic when possible, but that's about it. So we're a family of 6, and I'm gonna show you guys how I make our meal in 20 minutes, okay? If you are a foodie, you're gonna like Epicure, okay? Because I'm a big time foodie. I mean, big time foodie. I was a big time foodie before I sold Epicure. So I ran a blog and a vlog and a YouTube channel for years and years and years. I was a blogger before a blogger was being cool, and I used to get like free grills and free things because people would want me to debut them because I had such a wide audience. And I would cook all the time. I got a free like $3,000 grill because they were like, can you somehow make some recipes and show women that it's okay to cook on our grill? And I'm super into food. And so when I tell you that like this stuff is good, it's real good. Okay, it's really good. So the flavors of Epicure are amazing. They do not skimp on ingredients. It's super fresh and healthy for you. So tonight's menu, we're gonna be making Greek potatoes, chicken with souvlaki, tzatziki sauce, dressing, and some sangria using our hibiscus tea. So I hope you guys are ready to rock and roll. I will try to go somewhat fast and try to be somewhat entertaining. Sometimes I like to pretend like I'm on the Food Network channel because I mean, it kind of feels like that. I go live a couple times a week and cook for everyone. So you never know what comes out of my mouth. And sometimes when I'm live, I'm like, oh my goodness, like I got to fill the space. So I'm going to do my best to be entertaining. All right. If you like what I do, let me put this plug in. If you like to cook and you like what I do and you see how easy this is, feel free to PM me. Joining my group is as easy as buying a $99 kit. You could try it if you don't like the aspect of selling, there's no like, no, you can't do it. Like you can just stop. It's super easy. I just literally go live every time I cook, which is a lot. So I'm always running a party because there's always someone who wants to know about Epicure, and I literally just cook all my dinner for them. I mean, everyone gets to see what I'm cooking, but, and then my family eats, and we're not eating out, and I'm saving money, and we're eating healthy. All right, let's get going. So tonight we're gonna be featuring the Good Greek Real Fast Kit. If you watched my live earlier on the kits, I'm basically going to go back over that part just for the Good Greek. So in the Good Greek Real Fast Kit, you can buy it with the pan and the silicone mat. The benefits of silicone mat cooking and silicone cooking are crazy good. First of all, you're not using tin foil, okay, which is putting metals into your system. I have a child who is super sensitive to metals. He basically takes on all the metals anytime he has cooked off a tin foil, like, which is what he used to do. Hey, Katie. His metals would go up super high in his body, so we'd have to detox him. So when I realized that Epicure was selling like all of these silicone cooking, I was like, I need that. So my kids use this for our toaster oven, which is right there. And they cook their chicken nuggets on it. They make their French fries, they make their tots, whatever they're making, it goes on the silicone mat, and I don't have to worry about that metal seeping into their food. So you can get the Good Greek kit without this, the pan and the mat, or you can get it with. If you wanted it with the pan, you would get it for $89 or $85.95. Without it, it's $37.95. So we're going to make our dressing with the Greek dressing. We're not making hummus tonight, but this is our hummus dip. It is amazing. This comes in the Greek kit. We are going to use lemon dilly to make Souvlaki, tzatziki sauce. And we're using Souvlaki seasoning for our chicken. You'll see that I'm also using, tonight I'll be using our cruet and our funnel. I think the total was 13 for both. And you'll see that I'm using the 2-in-1 citrus press, which is my favorite. I don't have the price in front of me and I don't have it memorized, but Ginger say it's about 20 bucks. It does lemons and limes, and it is my favorite gadget tool. And I'll also be using our 4-in-1 measuring spoon, which fits inside of all of our jars. Like, it was created for Epicure so that you can like stick it far into your jar and get your food. Okay, here we go. And of course our multi-purpose steamers and our 4-cup prep bowl, and these are our mini cup prep bowls. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get started on our potatoes first. So I'm using the multi-purpose steamer. This runs about $44-ish. Everybody wants one after I do a cooking class because they're that popular. This is my little trick to cutting down all of my cooking time on everything and being able to multitask and do multiple things at once. So it's super safe. If you didn't watch the video microwave cooking and you want to see it, let me know and I'll tag you in that video. What I have is some petite, I think they're like heirloom potatoes. They come in like a little bag. I think it might be like a 1 to 3 pound-ish bag. I've just quartered them and cut them up because this is about the bite size. I have 4 kids to feed. I don't have time to be like, you know, arranging food for them. So I'm just gonna put them in here until I see basically what I want. I may use the whole thing, I may not. I'm just looking here. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Let's do a little bit more. Okay, let's do that. Now the rest is what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save it. And tomorrow, let me find it so you can see it. Here it is. Tomorrow, I will be using my creamy potato salad and I will put this on top of this and eat it for lunch. So I don't have to use all of these tonight, okay? So I'm gonna set this aside. Now when you're using your multi-purpose steamer, oh guys, if you can hit the share button down below too, that would be awesome. And if you share, hit share and I'll give you 2 extra points in the drawing. So when you're using your multi-purpose steamer, you cannot, whoop, almost dropped that. You cannot use aerosol sprays. Aerosol sprays have extra chemicals in them that like just olive oil or avocado oil does not. So you can put oil in your steamers. You just cannot use the aerosol. So what we're gonna do is, I'm not measuring anything. You'll either love me or hate me for that, but I don't love to measure. And all of Epicure has these recipes. And I kind of use them as suggestions because I'm kind of an artisanal cook and I like to just kind of do things my way. Let me grab my silicone spoon here. Also an Epicure favorite. So I'm just gonna stir this around. I put about a tablespoon, maybe a little bit more actually as I'm looking at it, about a tablespoon or more into this, and I don't want olive oil on that. Let me put that there. I'm going to cut my lemon in half because we're gonna use half of my lemon for the chicken. Don't let me forget, for some reason I always forget to use the lemon on the chicken. It's like when I finish this part, I go, oh yeah, I'm done. I don't need to use that again, but I do need to use it, so don't let me forget. You guys see me putting the chicken in the microwave and I haven't done this part, say stop, stop, stop. Because my kids will be like, how come this tastes like that? Okay, so I always have to think about this. Okay, so we're going this way. All right, so the lemon goes on the bottom. Yeah, lemon, duh, yellow. And then we're just gonna take it and squeeze it. This is one of my favorite parts. Okay, so this is a pretty big lemon too. You want a lot of lemon in your Greek potatoes because honestly, that is what makes it so good, is that citrus flavor. All right, now we're gonna add, what do I want? I wanna add 2 teaspoons. Do I wanna do, I think I wanna do, let me think about this. Let me taste, let me smell. Souvlaki. Oh, I know I have an open lemon dilly. This was for earlier. Let me find the open lemon dilly. I don't wanna open this one yet. We already have one that's open. If I can find it. If not, oh, there it is. It's in the back. Okay. I told you I have multiple. Okay, let's see. Let's put this, let's do this one. Yes, we're gonna do this one. This one is, it's got, where's my ingredients? No, here it is. Dill, herbs, garlic, onion, black pepper, and lemon. Can you guys see that? It is amazing. Okay, so we're going to put 2 tablespoons of that, maybe 3, because I probably have, we'll see. Actually, it covers pretty well. Oh, yes. It's going to be so good. All right, let me stir that and I'll show it to you. Can you guys see? Yep. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna add just a little bit salt. So Epicure is very low sodium, low sugar and everything. And so people who have dietary restrictions do really well with Epicure. But if you are like me and you like salt, we use pink Himalayan salt and we do salt up what we need to salt up. So we're gonna add some salt to that. So it's on there. Let me put this here because I feel like I'm accident prone tonight. And we don't need a whole jar of seasoning falling on the floor. Well, I'm live. Okay, here we go. So let me show this to you real quick. Doesn't that look amazing? And it's not even cooked, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop this on. This is our lid. These are the vents. Hopefully you can see them. The vents are right here. I put the vents facing outward so that I can grab the handles, and when I lift it out of the microwave, the vents with the steam does not hit me and burn me, okay? These cook really well. It's basically cooking by steaming it. And so you wanna make sure that you got the lid on real well and that those vents are there. So we're gonna pop this in the microwave for, let's see, it says I usually do about, let's do 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Let's see. So I will cook it according to like directions, and then I always kind of check on it just to make sure that it's like at that mark, just to make sure it's cooked. When it comes to potatoes, it's not gonna overcook, it'll be fine. But like rice, I don't want rice to be overcooked, so I will kind of check on it just to make sure and just taste it a little bit just to make sure it's okay. All right, so we're gonna move on to our chicken. What I've done is I've pre-washed my veggies. So we're gonna do bell pepper and baby grape tomatoes in our steamer tonight. So because we have a camper, I don't know if you guys camp, but we have a camper, an RV, and we travel all over the United States with our 4 kids. We've homeschooled. Next year we're not homeschooling, but we've homeschooled for the last 10 years. And so we like to keep all of our epicure in 2 places. I never leave our house without our multi-purpose steamer because we do not have an oven in our camper. And so I can make most of our food, gluten-free mac and cheese, pasta, rice, popcorn, bacon, eggs, chicken, it doesn't matter. I can make anything I want to make in this in the microwave, and it does not take up too much space, and it fits our microwave, and so that's why we have 2, and I love them. If you have a camper, get 2. Just trust me, you're gonna want it. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually cook our chicken in our multi-purpose steamer. You're gonna be like, I don't know about this, Tara. Listen, it's a good idea, trust me. All right, so I've got my grape tomatoes and I've got bell pepper. If you don't like bell pepper in your souvlaki, it's not a big deal. Like, you don't have to put it in there. I think everybody makes it a little bit different, but so it's according to what you like. These are our silicone grabbers. So I cut up about 4 pieces of chicken. We are kind of the family that likes to cook once, eat twice. It saves money on our budget, saves me from having to get in the kitchen and cook every night, and it gives me a break. So I have a lot of chicken here that's been thawed today and cut up. So I just cut it into strips because they're actually going in the pita bread. And I can't wait to show you guys the gluten-free pita bread. What I'm doing is I'm just gonna put it in here. We should probably do a little bit more. Let me think about how many pieces here. I think that'll be fine. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add Souvlaki seasoning. It says you're gonna add 2 tablespoons per 1 pound cubed. I'd venture to say I have about, probably about 2 pounds in that. Because it's about, yeah, that would make sense. It's about half. So I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons. 1, 2, let's just do 3. It is not gonna hurt it. All right, I'm gonna add my salt. Don't let me forget to add my lemon because that's coming, because I may forget that. We don't wanna forget that. Okay, salt. We're gonna take the lemon that was originally in here. Look at, like, it's like smushed. This is an amazing little product, okay? I wanna add this in. Now we are gonna have cucumbers, and I have those ready too, so I'll show those to you, but I just wanna get this ready to go. So as soon as the microwave is done, I can pop this in, and I'm just gonna literally put it all in the same pot. We make fajitas like this a lot too, and they are so good. We make fajitas on the road, lemon juice. Katie, you're reminding me. Thank you. So that's tons of seasoning, and if you could smell it, if this was smell-o-vision, you would be so in love. All right, let me wash my hands because I've been messing with the chicken. Let me put the lid back on this because I don't want to open. Give me 1 second, 1 second. Okay. All right, ladies. So we got 3 minutes left on the potatoes, and then we're gonna check them. So real quick, if you are gluten-free, is anyone on here gluten-free, like actually gluten-free? Type yes or no, just so I know. Quickly, so I can see. I think there's a delay on this thing by like a minute, a whole hot minute. Let me go through this delay. Still must be delayed. I'm still not seeing answers. Katie, are you gluten-free? Heather, are you gluten-free? Can't see who else is on here, so they could be watching from anywhere. But I'm just curious, if you are gluten-free, I have to tell you, these are amazing. Tanya, you're not gluten-free. Okay, these are amazing. They just came out with these. Well, if you're carb conscious, let me put it that way, or if you're looking to eat healthier and get rid of the wheat, these are brand new. Publix carries them. Walmart carries them, HEB carries them. They are gluten-free pita breads, and We have a place called Sprouts here. They also have this kind. Now, I've never tried these before. I've tried those and they make amazing panini sandwiches. So I'm super excited to try them. If we have time, I might make some pita bread like in my multi-purpose steamer and crisp it up on the crisper so you can see how I do that real quick. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in our multi-purpose steamer so that we have it here. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Can you see? Yep. All right, and let me put this in here. Okay, now I'm gonna need a new spoon. When the potatoes come out, I'm gonna put this on so that I know that I am done with it. The chicken is gonna take about, I'm gonna start with 7 minutes because it's about 5 minutes for every half pound. And I'm gonna start with 7 minutes just to see how my microwave does. And we're at about a minute right now left on the potatoes. So let me show you. So for our tzatziki sauce, we're going to be using Greek yogurt, zero fat Greek yogurt. And this is just cucumber that I sliced up real thin to go in the sauce. And this is basically our topping. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Just kidding. I want to add onions to this. I knew I was forgetting something. I was like, what am I forgetting? Okay, so I've got some red onions. I just want it to cook in for the flavor. I'll leave some fresh, but just a couple because Paul and I really like it. I've got grape tomatoes, and then I've got cucumbers too for the tzatziki sauce and for our pita when it comes out. And we're putting it together, not when it comes out, when we're putting it together. Okay, so we have that. Let me set this aside. And real quick, I think we're gonna, do you want me to make the salad dressing, the tzatziki sauce, or the sangria next? Which one do you want me to make? So I feel like we kind of should make the drink real quick so that we can sip on the drink while we cook. What are we thinking, ladies? I'm gonna get this out so I know that this is coming. I'm gonna let you guys talk to me and tell me what you think we should make next. It's like a whole delay there. And Facebook's really delayed tonight. It's always interesting. Tzatziki and drink, all right. All right, here we go. So let me move this. It's gonna be real steamy. Ready? You know what, it's kind of hot. I always get nervous when I'm live because all you need is for an accident. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, there we go, there we go. All right, let me set this right here. Oh my gosh, let me grab my other glove because I'm lifted this high, and as I hold it, it's gonna get hotter and hotter in my hands. I don't wanna drop it. Okay, can you guys see that? All right, let me just fill it and make sure that they are soft and cooked through. I need to get a fork because that's really, with potatoes, you know. So I think we did 5 minutes. We might have, did we? Oh yeah, they're cooked through. Can you guys see that? I'm stabbing it fairly easy. Yep. And we will probably put more salt on this when we actually go to eat because everybody's preferences is a little bit different. I have a child who just loves salt. So we're done with our potatoes. I'm gonna set this to the side so that we have more room. Our potatoes are actually done. Can you even believe that? It took, oh, it was 8 minutes. We did 8 minutes for the potatoes. So it took 8 minutes to do our potatoes. And they're gonna be amazing. So let me set this over here. And then we're going to pop the chicken in and then do the drink. Paul, can you put that in the fridge? Okay. All right, our chicken, I think I said we're gonna do for 7 minutes. Right, didn't I say that? Yep, 5 for half a pound. So let's do 7 minutes for chicken and see what happens, okay? So our chicken is headed in, you forgot I was live cooking. Oh, hey, Heather. That's my sister. She kept texting me, but when I'm live, she doesn't know, like, you know, sometimes she doesn't know that I'm live. So, all right, so our chicken is in the microwave. We just finished our potatoes. Now we're gonna make a sangria. Heather, I don't know if you've already hopped off, but I'm using your wine tonight, okay? So, here's how we're gonna make it.
Is that extra chicken?
That's the extra chicken, yep. So we're using our Hibiscus Bliss tea. It comes in a pack of 20, And the health benefits of hibiscus tea are amazing. This is about, I want to say it's $10 or $11. I know I haven't posted somewhere on the page, but it's about $10 or $11. My kids drink it. They don't go for the sugary drinks. They go for this, and they go for the blue butterfly tea. If you saw my live earlier today, I talked about the benefits of blue pea butterfly powder. Like, they're amazing. So today though, we're going to be making a mixed sangria with this. So I brewed this tea earlier. It still has a tea bag in it, and it's been chilling in the fridge. So it is, right? It is amazing, Katie. So it's been chilling in the fridge. So what I'm gonna do, let me throw this tea bag out. Okay, we're going to mix, and this is just what I have on hand. I didn't go shopping like crazy trying to find some great wine. This is my sister. She always leaves like wine at my house or whatever so that when she comes over, she has something she likes. This is called Don Simon Sangria. We're cheating a little bit because this is like an actual sangria. We're gonna add it to my drink because I didn't let my fruit and stuff soak all afternoon. I didn't do any of that, so we're cheating. So this is a quick way to cheat, okay? So we've got our hibiscus tea. It's brewed, it's cold. That's key. You don't want it warm, okay? And I'm just gonna do about half. Now this is gonna look like a really big glass, but keep in mind most of it is tea. My hands are wet, so I may need my husband to come help this. Yeah, okay. Paul, can you open this? He left me. He said okay. Okay, so we'll just set that aside because my hands are. Yeah, I can't do it. He's gonna have to do it. All right, I have a sparkling water. Use any kind you want. This one's flavored lime. It's not gonna make that much difference, but we're gonna add some of this to it. Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit seltzer-ish. Look at you, I mean, you're just like, bam, done. Like it was no big deal. And now I'm just gonna pour this in. Okay, and I'm adding blueberries. That's what I've got on hand. I'm not going crazy. You can add raspberries, strawberries, blueberries, add whatever you want. And I love fruit that sits in the bottom of this, so I don't mind eating it as my little dessert. Okay, look how busy that is. It's gonna be fun. Okay, and it's that simple. That simple. Anybody can make this, and it's super easy and fun to make. So, let's see. Cheers. Oh, it's so refreshing, and it smells really, really good because you get the smell of the hibiscus tea in it. So good, and the blueberries. So fun. You guys have to try this, for real. All right. And then if I want a second drink, I have half left. And it's cold and ready to go. All right, let's make the tzatziki sauce. Let me go grab my, I need a bowl and I need my Greek yogurt. And I should grab the feta cheese for when I start to put it all together. Okay. So we're gonna add feta to the top of ours, okay? So let me see here what I need to do. I think it's a cup. Yep, 1 cup. Yep. So you can use mayo, sour cream, or yogurt. I'm on a low carb diet. I'm doing Weight Watchers. I'm very careful, so for me, this is 0 points. It doesn't count for me. So all this together doesn't count for me at all. Chicken doesn't count for me. The only thing that counts for me tonight is the pita bread. So let me get a bowl real quick. Oh, I did have a bowl right here. I knew I prepared. All right, I'm gonna eyeball about a cup. I know about a cup for me is about 2 spoonfuls of this. Okay, so you wanna see how easy it is to make this? We're just gonna add yogurt in the seasoning and it's done. That's it. It doesn't get any easier. So we need 3 tablespoons of this. Again, this is the same thing that we put on our potatoes. So all of our flavors are gonna go really well together. And I'm gonna add my cucumber that I shredded earlier today. we're gonna start with that much and see. I may wanna add more. I don't know, I need to look at it. I'm one of those people, I just kind of eyeball stuff. Can you see? So I'm just mixing it together. Look at that deal. Deal is my favorite. So little tip, I also use this in potato salad too. If I want a different flavor than the potato salad seasoning that we have, I will use this in place of that. You can use it on fish, you can use it on chicken, you can use it on veggies, you can use it as a salad dressing, just add some olive oil to it. You can make oyster crackers with this with olive oil and this seasoning. My tzatziki sauce is done, okay? And I know what's in it. There's no artificial flavoring, there's no artificial anything. It's fresh and it's organic, and I just made it in like 2 minutes. Okay, so the tzatziki sauce is done. Our next thing that we have to make is our dressing. And we have about a minute left on the chicken, and then we're gonna check on it, okay? So for our dressing, we're gonna use the Greek dressing mix. Now, again, I do the same thing with this. I marinate my chicken in this. I'll put this with some olive oil, marinate chicken all day in it. I'll add this to salads with olive oil. I'll make it into a dressing like I'm gonna make tonight. Basically, it's super flexible. Like, what I love about Epicure is it's so forgiving and it's flexible. You don't have to follow things like exact in order for it to come out amazing. Like, you just don't. So it says we're gonna add 3/4 cup olive oil, and then it says 1/4 cup red wine vinegar. I'm not gonna do the red wine vinegar. I'm actually gonna add lemon juice instead, because I like the lemon with Greek. That's just me. Okay, so I'm gonna add in my, let me use my funnel here. Actually, I think I'm gonna put my dry stuff in first, because when I use my funnel, it sticks to it. So we're gonna use 2 tablespoons. It's 1. That way I'm not leaving product on my funnel. I hate when it's so good. I'm such a hoarder with it. I'm like, I don't wanna leave it on the inside of the funnel. Okay, now we're gonna add in our olive oil. And so tomorrow when I go to have a salad with the leftover chicken or whatever I plan to do with it, I can actually use this as my dressing. Okay, I'm gonna put this away, and then I'm gonna add in lemon juice. I actually used the last of all my lemons, so we're gonna use pre-made lemon juice. Lemon juice in a bottle. And I'm just eyeballing it. It depends on how much you want, right? So I like mine with a lot of citrus. You can even add some garlic in. I wonder if I have chipotle aioli. I'm trying to see if I might be out. I'm not seeing it. We have a garlic aioli seasoning that would be amazing with this. And you could also put that in with your potatoes too. Or your tzatziki sauce. Actually, you can put it in with anything. Okay, my salad dressing is done. I'm telling you, it's crazy, crazy easy to do all of this stuff. Okay, let's check our chicken. Done with that. Let's see if it's done. It looks done, but let's see. Let's see. Let's cut it open. Oh yeah. Done. Ladies, I did that in 7 minutes, right? 7 minutes? Yeah, because it was supposed to be 5, and I said, let's try 7. There it is. Let me stir it up real quick so you can see it. What you're gonna see is all the juices down in here. It is so full of juices. It's not gonna be rubbery. It's full of juices, full of flavor. We kept everything, all the nutrients right here, all the seasonings right here. We didn't lose it, and all of our food is actually completely cooked. So, dinner served. Like, it was that fast. We did Greek potatoes, Greek chicken in our steamer, tzatziki sauce dressing, and our sangria. So real quick, let me just plate one whole thing for you so you can see it all put together. I'll show you do you want me to do you want me to make some pita chips? We have time. I mean, I literally chatted for the first 5 minutes, so I literally got dinner done in 20 minutes. I can make pita chips if you want. It's up to you. So I'm gonna go ahead and plate this, and I'm gonna use my it doesn't have a tear thing, so let me cut this. A lot of people like to watch me make chips because they're like in disbelief that you can actually use the steamer to crisp up stuff and make tortilla chips or whatever. But it's really, really cool. Yes, Katie says, okay, I'll make chips. Let me go ahead and get this together. Okay, so now gluten-free bread is a pain, I'm not gonna lie. It's not like normal bread where, you know, see how it's like tearing? This is normal for gluten-free stuff. Typically we crisp it up in our air fryer or do something like that. You know what, I think I'm just gonna lay it down and then fold it like a wrap tonight because this is not wanting to cooperate with me and it's wanting to go ahead and tear and I don't want it to tear. So we're gonna do that. Okay, a little bit more of this. All right. Now I have all the fresh stuff over here. I already have cooked tomatoes, but some of my kids may not actually want cooked tomatoes. They may want fresh tomatoes. I don't mind onions, so we're gonna add a little bit more of this. And I'm gonna top it with my tzatziki seasoning. And my sauce, our dressing that we made, I can either choose to pour that on top and eat it with a salad, a side salad if I want, or I have it for tomorrow. Originally, I wasn't gonna eat it with a pita, but whether it's mine or my husband's, this plate is done. So let me grab the potatoes real quick so you can see it plated. Okay, let me get a different spoon. Oh my gosh, so good. Okay, our plate is all done. Let me move my potatoes into something else so we can use this real quick to do the chips, because that is gonna be super fun. I gotta set this up buffet style for my family, so let me just do that so it's done. And what's really cool is that even though I'm live and you guys are watching me, I'm literally gonna feed my kids as soon as we get off, because dinner's done. And so I was doing a chore with an audience, basically, you know what I mean? But it's actually a lot of fun to cook with Epicure because it is so forgiving, so simple, so easy. I don't feel like I'm sweating away in the kitchen, which is really nice because we live in Texas and it's super hot. Let me rinse this out real quick. Okay, now on the potatoes, we're actually gonna basically remake the sauce that we just made, our dressing. So here's our crisper. This is what you use to crisp up stuff. I'm gonna use these. Let me put the lid on this so it doesn't get cold for my family. Okay, and I'll move that chicken right here. Hey, Paul, did you hear from Bella, by the way? She was supposed to head home already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't get a text from her, so I just want to make sure. Our teenage daughter just wanted to drive, and she's just going everywhere, and I'm a nervous mama bear. She's at a leadership meeting at church, and she was supposed to leave at 5. And usually I see her text messages come through, but I didn't see anything. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut these. This is gonna be really good to dip into the tzatziki sauce. Actually, I'm not loving the consistency of this pita bread. I'm gonna be honest. It seems too dense to me. So I'm really glad that we're gonna use this as pita bread, and I gotta find my my baster thing. Hold on. All right, here we go. So I'm just gonna add some olive oil. It's actually avocado oil, it's not olive, but I have a habit of calling it that. And I'm going to add, let's see, do we want Souvlaki Or do we want the Greek? Because this is a dressing mix, but I can use it. Or do we want lemon dilly? Which do we want? So lemon dilly has the dill, it's got dill, herbs, garlic, onion, black pepper, and lemon. Greek has herbs, green bell pepper, garlic, and onion. I really like garlic. Souvlaki has garlic, herbs, black pepper, lemon. Actually, Souvlaki and lemon dilly are like, let's use Souvlaki. Let's do that. So when you're making tortilla chips, you can do the same thing. So you can take fajita seasoning. What I do when I make tortilla chips is I take oil, fajita seasoning, or honestly, if you want to be like really up in my business, I'll tell you what my favorite is chipotle aioli. So I'll take oil and I use chipotle aioli and I'll mix it together and I'll put it on the tortillas. We use corn tortillas and then we put them in the crisper. Oh my gosh. My second new favorite is the smoky mojo sauce. I love smoke and I love a little bit of spice. So let me stir this. Make sure I have enough here. I don't. So I'm gonna add a little bit of my dressing to that to make sure it is just liquidy. Okay, and it is. Can you guys see? Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lather these up. Okay, with all that goodness. I just kind of put it on there, however way you can get it on there, and you can see, right? I might be in your way. Let me move. Yep. You can do both sides if you want. It doesn't really, I can't say that doing the opposite side does anything different. Okay. And that's it. So we're gonna put these in. Just make sure that they, have room and they're not on top of one another. You see? Kind of lay that like that. I think it'll be okay. Okay, so I've got my crisper in there, and I've added this too. I'm gonna go off the top of my head. I think it's 5 minutes, I think. So we're gonna start with 3 because I can't remember off the top of my head. So we'll check in at 3. I'm gonna start to, oh, you know what we forgot? I do, what am I doing? Feta cheese. It's gonna go on that pita bread. Yes. Okay, now is like a hero a little bit. Okay. This Souvlaki chicken. Okay, ladies, tell me what you're thinking. Are you amazed or is it just me? Like, do you guys think that this is pretty cool? I'm amazed every single time I go live because we try really hard because I cook so much live. I try really hard not to make the same thing for every party, and I really do switch it up. We had chicken and beef, or not, we didn't do beef. We did chicken and broccoli stir fry last time. Yes, Tanya, that makes me excited. Yes, Katie says, awesome, so excited. And so I try really hard to just switch it up. I find new recipes. If you don't know, when you go to taranorman.epicure.com, there's hundreds of recipes. You just type in like Souvlaki seasoning, and every single recipe that is associated with Souvlaki with that seasoning pops up. It's really amazing. So I try to constantly try out new recipes, and I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing because I'm always live when I'm doing it, and I'm like, I really hope this turns out. I really hope this turns out. But it's a lot of fun because I don't always have it memorized. I don't always know exactly how it's gonna go when I go live. And like I said, I'm not really a recipe follower. I try to be, but I just kind of do stuff my own way. So yeah, I love Epicure. I have a lot of enthusiasm just because of the way it tastes, how safe it is for us. I don't have to worry about my kids getting sick. I don't have to worry about me getting sick after every meal. And it's so good. And if you know anything about gluten-free food, yes, it's come a long way. But we've been gluten-free for about 8 years. And 8 years ago, I was in this kitchen making our own gluten-free flour because they didn't sell it. The only thing they had out, I think, was Bob's Red Mill, which at the time, it was horrible. It was just really, really bad. They have evolved, they've changed their recipe, but that was our only option, and I wasn't willing to settle for that. So I learned how to create blends, making potato starch, rice flour. What else do we use? We use the cinnamon husks. We use potato starch, which is amazing as a thickener, by the way, for soups and for like if you're thickening up blueberries to put on top of something. Oh my gosh, it's really, really good. Way better than cornstarch. So I'm really excited about the product because I'm like, it actually tastes good, which is a hard thing to find when you're gluten-free. All right, that has 8 seconds. Let me just check it just to see. Let's see, we did 3 minutes on this. Okay, so it is hardening up. I'm gonna do 2 more minutes. The thing about gluten-free, just so you know, if you try to copy my whole meal and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna go gluten-free. If you've never cooked with gluten-free before, our mixes, 2 minutes. Okay, so I showed you guys a bagel waffle pancake mix this morning. When you're making anything gluten-free or gluten-free desserts, whatever, it doesn't rise like your wheat products. So you're gonna make it and then just let it rest for about 10 minutes and then make it, and then it'll get fluffier. Like, that's how it works, but it doesn't need a 1 hour, right? It doesn't need any of that, like, which is a good thing because you're actually eliminating all those gases and all the things that is in the wheat. That's why wheat expands, is because of that reaction that happens with the gases. So when you make gluten-free bread and you turn it into a tortilla chip, it will come out feeling soggy, but then as it cools off, it hardens up to a chip. So when you try this at home and you're like, I don't understand, like it didn't work for me, let it cool, and then it will harden up into a chip form. So we have about another minute for that while we're live. So Katie, to hit her hostess reward, she needs 9 more orders and 1 more hostess. So if you want to host a party for me, it's super easy. I create the group, you just invite your friends, ask Katie. It was like, I don't think she had to do anything at all. Like she was just like, add people and done. I tag everybody, I do the lives, I'm the informant, and I make sure I send out the thank yous and stuff. And Katie's been really great. She's been posting underneath, thanks for your order, and she attended the live. Like, it's super easy. What you get when you sign up is basically 20, Katie says easy, easy. You get 20 bucks to spend on Epicure. So if you're looking to like maybe start small and get to know Epicure, this is a great way to do it because you get free product plus you get $20 to spend. And when you get a hostess, you get half off like different products. So really good way. I've never had a hostess not meet her quota. All my hostesses, and I've hosted a lot of parties, always get their 10 orders in. They always get their 2 hostesses. Please trust me when I say, like, don't worry. If you're like, I don't know if I have enough friends, blah, 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 we'll make it happen. I always share it to my my Epic Eats with Tara as well. So you always have my normal shoppers in your parties as well. And my people love their Epicure. Oh, it's done. It's done, and I probably overcooked it because you can see it's brown. I really cooked it, but it's gonna be, oh, it's chippy. It's definitely chippy. So we just made Greek flavored pita chips in like 5 minutes because I did 3 and then I added 2. 5 minutes, Greek flavored pita chips, tzatziki sauce, Greek salad dressing, Greek potatoes, and chicken and Souvlaki. I can't even say it right, and I'm butchering it, and I'm so sorry. But check this out, ladies. Oh, it's so hard. These are gonna be so yummy. I'm gonna have to like just make the whole thing because my kids are gonna go crazy for this. All right, and then we'll dip this, and you can add cucumbers to your plate to dip that in as well, so that you know your kids will like think it's super healthy but not without eating healthy. I just kind of shaved my cucumbers like that so I can make it look like I do cook for a cooking show. So that's it, girls. I made dinner, and well, we did the pita chips, and then I talked a whole bunch. So we'll say it was about 30, 35-ish minutes. So do you guys have any questions before I go? Let me know if you want to host a party. We have one hostess who signed up. We need one more. That's it. If you're looking for my recommendations for kits, I'm going to say my favorites, these are my personal favorites, is the Good Asian, the Good Greek, and the Mexican. Like, those are my 3 top. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate it. We have the burger kits. We've got all these things. If you have any questions at all, I'm here. I'm going to feed everyone, but I'll be back online to show you my end foodie picture and to answer any questions you have. Ordering ends at midnight tomorrow night. So I know, Katie, you had some people who reached out to me that said they couldn't be on the live tonight. So I'm uploading this video to YouTube and I'll send them the link so they can watch it later. So thank you, ladies. It was so much fun. Hope I was entertaining and not too clumsy and got all my words out properly. You guys have a good night. Bye.